Yo, what is up, man? It's your boy Damn D, and today, man, oh, we got an interesting video today. Now, Tommy, Cammy, and Hassan Campbell went at it one-on-one on the Clubhouse. Now, this is a long interview, so I'm not going to say too much because I don't want this video to be too long, but this Clubhouse interaction between both of them was an hour long. So I'm going to do two parts. This is part one. I'm going to do 30 minutes this video, and then I'm going to do a 30-minute next video. I'm going to do a 30 minutes on the next video, okay? Because I want to talk about this, but I don't want this video to be too long because this is already an hour live conversation that Hassan Campbell had with Tommy, and so I'll give my opinion on another video. But other than that, enjoy this. And y'all leave a comment. It's about to get crazy. Let's get it.
Mute their mic. You're going to the audience. I don't care who it is.
Okay. And we're going to let Hassan finish talking and explain that Tommy is next. Okay? So nobody.
I want y'all to understand something, right? The police don't have to value our lives if we don't value our lives. Tommy is right about that. If the police feel like they want to kill every last one of our kids, you got to keep something in mind. Y'all niggas are stupid. The police is the slave patrol. They supposed to keep the slaves in line. So if the real niggas want to kill the little nigga babies, or let the little baby, if the real niggas is not grown enough, or the thugs or the gangsters is not grown enough to go on these streets or use their voice or their platforms to stop the killings in the street, why the fuck should the police respect us? They shouldn't. They are enemy. Y'all expect the enemy to give you a hug. You expect the enemy to save you. You expect the enemy to be nice. The enemy is doing exactly what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to eliminate your ass. He hates you. The problem is he done cut back off of eliminating our asses because we hate each other. That's the problem. And once we realize the problem, we can't solve the problem. That's the bottom line to it. I don't want to come on this platform and be recognized as a real nigga. I want to be a part of the solution, or trying to figure out how we could come up with the solution. Because outside of that, you know what I mean? It's just nigger shit. I don't want to be a part of nigger shit. I don't want to be a part of the dirty section of YouTube. I don't want to be recognized by a gang member as a real nigga. I got so many dudes in jail. So many dudes in jail just wishing that they could get one more chance to be amongst their family with 30 years and 25 years and 20 years and 17 years, and they just want a chance to do right. And then you got these pretending ass niggas with tattoos on their face talking about, I'm a real nigga, I'm a gangster. Like, anybody that's ever been through something don't want a fucking thing to do with these streets no more, because you end up dead or in jail. Anybody right now, what's his name, Fetty Wap? That nigga in jail with his whole life turned upside down. He wanted to be a trap king, now he trapped in a cage. And right now he doing everything in his power to get the fuck out of that cage. Anybody who has ever got burnt by the stove don't want to get burnt again. And jail was a hell of a stove. When you in jail, you're buried alive.
Okay.
You can have the floor. I'm done.
Salute,
Go ahead,
Hassan.
Tommy.
I love that.
Okay, y'all. It's
Can I-
Tommy's turn.
Talking to me, can I respond?
No, it's Tommy's turn. Let Tommy talk.
And I'm out of here. Fuck this. Y'all are some bullshit.
Okay,
Get the fuck out of here.
Go ahead, Tommy.
And that's why I be
Get
getting on that nigga
and
ass.
don't come back, motherfucker.
Kick rocks, homie.
Pull up like that.
It don't matter, you guys. Back on topic. Tommy, we're going to let you have the floor.
Yeah, I just want to say it's refreshing to hear, and I'll hit Hassan up on the back end or however you can contact somebody. I'll hit him up. It's refreshing to hear it, but I hope he understands the things he's preaching now, and I know he should know it. And I just wish I would get from these people who tried to do this, destroy my life, an apology, because they went from telling me that what I was saying was wrong to now repeating what I'm saying, becoming big YouTubers, doing exactly what they told me. If I ever came to their hood, I'd kill them. I'm a sellout. He said grown men don't call people a clown. Yet he called me several clowns, several coons when he started, when he was small and I was big. He was telling me that the things I was saying that he's now saying were wrong. I said the exact same things that he was telling me somebody in the hood need to murder me, telling his fans they need to flag me down. I came in in 2009. I've been doing the exact same thing till 2021 now. 2021. Words have not changed. Stance has not changed. been the same person that's saying, how can we have all this respect for black people, but only when white people take their lives? As long as we're taking each other's lives, it's real nigga shit. Why is it that the first thing we try to do is take the life of anyone who stands up against the things that are destroying us, against the things that are hurting us? I've never wavered. You can't go back and listen to a video of mine and say, he didn't used to talk like that. He didn't used to think like that. And I have so many of these brothers that I have influenced, and yet they have tried to destroy me before, but never came back and said, you know what? That nigga was right. Well, no, that's a lie. Young Pharaoh did. He's the only one. He's the only one who said that nigga was right. Now, the other one said, Brother Polite said it, but he said it in passing. And the other man in New York, I forgot his name, Sonetta, he said it, but they usually say it when they're mad at people. When they're mad at women. Yeah, just like Tommy Sotomayor said, he was right. But y'all spent all that time trying to destroy a person who just used his mouth. I didn't do anything wrong. I kept talking about how the people killing should be the enemy. Now you have people repeating me to the point of where someone says, you trying to sound like Hassan. You trying to sound like Young Pharaoh. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? You trying to sound like Kevin Samuels. This is the original. You go back 2011, 2010, 2009. I was speaking the exact same way. So what I'm trying to say is this. No matter if it's in the street game, no matter if it's in the coke game, no matter if it's in the YouTube game, it seemed like brothers' job is to still knock each other off instead of work with what's a fact. The one group of people that should have never been fucking with me and trying to destroy me were men. Because from day one, I stood up for them and against the tyranny that goes on in these hoods. When you got somebody like Mama Duck, when they can say you must respect her because she's the mother of a man who said he was a demon and a killer. So we got to respect that. But then when you have that girl who was saying, hey, my son got raped by this rapper, everybody calling her a bitch, and ain't nobody saying, we gonna kill you. That's somebody's mama. That's a black mama. You black women should wonder, what age is it that y'all get to before these black men willing to kill for you and they forgive all your sins? If I had 5, 10 children and 5 of them died, and violently they did, nobody would sit up here and look at me and say, well, that's a Cain now. We must protect that Cain. Matter of fact, the first thing y'all do when I say something that's real is bring up that I've been to jail. But then y'all sit up here and give pussy to niggas who holler they been to jail. So which is it? Is it okay for me to go to jail, or is it a diss that I went to jail? Which one is it? Then y'all talking about somehow y'all care about kids. Well, y'all got kids in your community. And when I wanted to interview Hassan, even after all that crap he said about me, my thought was whatever went on in his situation, there's several other niggas where it's happened. It didn't happen to me like that. But I got raped at 10 years old by my 25-year-old babysitter. And when in the hood, it ain't really a babysitter, it's just a bitch who at home, and you just go over there until your mama come home. Well, this girl decided the dick of a 10-year-old was sexy. I told my mother about this at 19. My mother laughed. When I told the story on YouTube, these niggas came and told me I was a fag because I didn't enjoy it. So either being a fag or a square is bad in the black community. So what's left? These hood niggas with tattoos on their face running around yelling and screaming every 5 seconds. That's what women are supposed to go after? You think we can actually build a community that way, where the women are protected no matter what they do? No matter how many damn babies she have by how many damn thugs y'all still trying to save her? When we got to make sure a woman is not homeless, yet 75% of homeless people are men, we don't care. These are your soldiers. These are your warriors. These are the men that can help teach your men to be men, yet they're off the streets, and we're okay with it because we don't need them. Because the only thing black men are here to serve is your entertainment and to help you bring money in at his birth. Because when they're born, they get welfare, WIC, all this shit. And when you die now, they get GoFundMe. These mothers don't even care enough about their sons to have life insurance on them. They don't care about their children enough to have life insurance on them. That woman y'all claimed was a queen had a car accident and it looked like she hit somebody, because how the fuck you got all that front end damage? But she got online and said, "Y'all, they hit Mama Duck car. They hit it. Y'all hit that cash out." I am not exaggerating. I'm not making this up. That's exactly what she did. The video's still there. And that's what y'all call a queen? Y'all are insane. The fact that we can't even stop long enough to have a real conversation. All we do is yell at each other, and the one who yelled the longest won. The one who called the person the most names won. Remember when I got in trouble for saying slavery was a choice? Everybody said I was a coon. 3 years later, they repeated the line on this movie called Black Panther. Everybody stood up and cheered. Y'all niggas don't know what y'all want. If a rich person or a person you look up to says the same thing I say, oh, that's great. That's great. You know how horrible it is to sit here and watch years of people who used to be against me listen to another person repeat what I said and say, yeah, that's the truth, dog. That's the truth. Wait a minute, I thought that was coon talking points, bro. I thought that was sellout shit.
Hold up, Tommy.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, right? Because you leaving something out, right? The reason why brothers like me went against you was because when I listened to the audio of you talking about you wish you could see, you wish you could have watched Corinne Gaines hang. You wish you could have watched that bitch hang. You said you wish the police killed
Corinne Gaines didn't hang.
I mean, you said Tamir Rice. You laughed at Tamir Rice being shot and said it was good for him. This audio is still on the internet, so you can't lie.
No, I didn't laugh at Tamir Rice. First off, sir, I didn't laugh at Tamir Rice being shot. And you just said earlier when you were on here, Hassan, you said that woman need to be mad at the motherfuckers who did it to her son, not the niggas who talking about it. So you should have been mad at the niggas who did it, not the nigga on YouTube talking about it.
Tommy, do you realize that the audio is still up there?
Do you realize what I just said is true? You said that woman should be mad at the people who killed her son, not the people who talk about it. Audience, did he not say that?
I didn't say, hold up. I didn't say nothing about Tamir Rice's mother. I didn't say nothing about Tamir Rice's mother.
Sir, you just said about Duck's mom. You said she should be upset with the people who killed her son, not the people who talking about it. You just said it. So why the fuck were you mad at me when I didn't kill Tamir Rice or anybody else? Because the same way you got a problem with what I'm saying, people got a problem with what you would be saying about their dead loved one. But you keep saying, I'm just speaking facts.
But I want y'all to notice something, right? As soon as I brought up what I just brought up, you notice how Tommy went from being disciplined to angry?
No, I'm mad at you because you tried to get me taken down. You told people that I need to die, sir. You did it.
Tommy, you didn't say out of your own mouth. If you worked in a high school,
I don't give a fuck what I said. You shouldn't be trying to encourage people online to kill me. Can we not agree to that? Or you think that's wrong, sir?
All right, I'm going to answer you. You said
you gonna keep on going, buddy. Look at him. He gonna keep going. And you said you got fucked in the ass, but I need you to tell me why I need to be killed, nigga, and why you didn't do it. You should have been the one to do it. Don't encourage people to kill me. You do it.
Tommy, let me finish.
Let's just be men. I'm real with this. If you gonna encourage people to kill me, I've been wanting you to do it. Don't tell them to do it. You do it.
Tommy, you deflected right now. I said no.
How am I deflecting? Ask the moderator if what you're doing is not answering what you did to me.
You just
I don't give a fuck what came out of my mouth. Nothing came out of my mouth that deserved me to die, nigga. Why won't you answer that part?
Let me finish.
Tommy,
Let him finish doing what? Repeating the same old talking points that he's trying to bring up so I can sit up here and talk about him like that. Nobody deserves to die because of what they're saying. And y'all niggas won't say a word about that.
Let Hassan finish.
That's true. Nobody deserves
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Let's have him get the floor.
Now, because I'm not going to even take long. I'm in the streets right now. Tommy Sotomayor said that if he worked in a high school, he would get in trouble because he would fuck every last one of them little girls.
That is not what Tommy Sotomayor said.
I got the audio.
More stuff to it.
Thank you. He just been, and that's what I'm saying. So the dudes, y'all gonna open up the line for the man to not answer for what he did to me. Because it don't matter if I said I'd fuck 97,000 students, sir. That doesn't mean I need to die. If you ain't seen me fuck not one student, sir. You haven't seen me around one school, sir. So listen to what you're saying. I should die for that?
Tommy,
Tommy, give him a
second to respond.
Exactly.
Give him 1 second.
First of all,
So is he explaining how I'm supposed to die? Because how is he responding to me when I said you asked people to kill me? Yeah. Y'all are going to just let him just talk, but not answer that. Let him.
So why did
listen, mute the mic and let me finish talking, and so I can give him the floor. I'm gonna give him the floor. After that. My whole thing is like this, right? Bottom line to it is, and I'm gonna do you a favor because your views is bad. So I'm gonna play all the shit.
See that? There you go. But you was on my dick when I first came in here, pussy. You tried to copy me, punk.
Hey, yo,
when I first came in the door, you was trying to, my views is bad, nigga. You trying to be me. That's why your ass got money.
Ain't no point.
That's why I don't respect you motherfuckers. Y'all steal from me. Then turn around and tell me my views is bad. Fucking pussies.
How we get here?
Okay, guys, hold on. Tommy, hold on. Hassan, hold on. Just hold on. I just need to
this pussy done stole my whole stick. And
Tommy, hold on. Tommy, 1 second, Tommy. Just the thing is, like, we just to be respectful and obviously to give everybody a chance to speak. It's so hard to hear over everyone speaking at the same time, and we want to hear both of you guys. Both of your.
He ain't trying to answer what I'm saying.
If we can just let Hassan Campbell just land real quick, and then Tommy again, like, you'll have the floor, and he won't interrupt you either, right? So Hassan, just continue what you're saying.
All right, I got the floor.
You got the floor, and then Tommy has it right after, and he has the floor, no interruptions. Right. So go ahead.
So now, right, because at the end of the day, right, we see how mature Tommy was in the beginning of this conversation and acting and telling you how everybody else was immature. Now, when you pull out the receipts on this nigga and the shit fucked up shit, because I try to forgive him for the fucked up shit that he said when he shouldn't be forgiven. The reality of it is, he done talked about over and over again how he would fuck underage children on his platform deliberately. That he would sit up there, and if he worked in a high school, I would get in trouble because I would fuck all these young girls, right? He sat up there and he said, clear as day, he disrespected Corinne Gaines. He disrespected the other woman that was killed by the police, that was drug out of the police car. I forgot her name. I forget her name. The sister, the black sister. He said he
Sandra
Bland. He said, I wish I could have saw that black bitch hang after she died. I wish I could have saw that black bitch hang. And he said it was good for Tamir Rice that he got gunned down by the police, a kid that wasn't a gang member, a kid that was outside playing, an innocent kid. So there was the outrage of black people towards Tommy Sotomayor. And that's where my outrage came from. It wasn't that I was just looking to pick with this dude. I didn't even know who he was until other YouTubers brought him to my attention and played what he said. Then I responded. And I clearly, after I responded to Tommy a couple of times, I left it alone and I moved on. You don't never hear me talking about the dude. I did my own thing. I do my own thing. Me and Tommy don't resemble each other at all, except for the fact that I like to speak about the things that goes on in the black community and at the same time build my black sisters up. He likes to call black women every bitch in the book. See, that's the difference. I like to point out the faults that we need to fix in the black community. He has waged war against black women, and black children. He has represented the greatest of the great white supremacy that he can. He should be an honorary Ku Klux Klansman the way he disrespects black children and black women. That's the difference between me and you, Tommy. The reality of it is that if you go back and you look at Tommy and what he's known for, he ain't never had nothing good to say about black women or black children. He ain't never bigged up black women and made them feel good about themselves. Never, not one video. He just slaughtered and slandered black women and children, and his whole audience consists of
so do you, sir.
Angry motherfuckers that hate men that hate black women and white people that hate black women and children. This is his audience. That's what his audience consists of. So when he say I stole his style, like if we could go video from video, you don't even touch on the topics that I touch on. All you do is slander black women. That's all you known for.
Fact.
But the reality of it is, I didn't even come up here to spar and let my nuts hang. It is what it is. You had your time. It's mine now. It's over, baby. You damn homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. It's over with now.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna reset the room. We're gonna
Tommy Sotomayor.
Tommy, no matter what you say, Tommy, no matter what you say, y'all niggas can say whatever y'all want to say, but Hassan Campbell will never be known. And I'm gonna make a video showing where I'm at. I will never be known for getting punched in my face and calling the police. So all that tough shit you talking, nigga, when you got punched in your face, when you got punched in your face.
And this is a conversation about what?
Hold on 1 second. Exactly. Let me go ahead and reset the room.
Exactly. He didn't answer one thing I said. And here's the problem with you have these black moderators. And y'all wonder why I would get mad? Y'all don't give a crap that he's just talking about nothing I asked.
Oh, you're about to go right.
Really quick. Let me reset the room really quick. Hello? Let me reset the room really quick, please, and then we can continue. Everyone, welcome to Dummy Boy Nation, the #1 club on Clubhouse. We're letting members on stage. So click the greenhouse at the top, follow the club, raise your hand. We're going to let Tommy and Hassan engage in this monumental debate, but follow the greenhouse, follow all of the moderators. Dummy Boy Nation, we got another trophy. Viral again. Let's go. Back to you, Tommy. It's all on you, Tommy.
Tommy, unmute your mic,
you
brother.
got to unmute the mic.
I'm sorry. And since we're supposed to be here, sir, it's hard for anybody to be calm when somebody has called for their life, sir. And then their excuse.
If you talking,
I know he left. Then that's why, again, y'all should do a great job of moderating, letting somebody not answer the question, but just slander you and then leave. That's wonderful. That's the black way to do it. The moderator doesn't stop the person talking and say, hold on, that is not the subject. The man came in at first and he was bigging me up until I kept the same energy that I've been had. Anybody that offers to have you killed, and any man listening to this or woman would know, I have no love for you. I don't give a damn what it is you're trying to say now while you're stealing my shit. For a man to tell y'all now, all he do is constantly talk about he fuck little black girls. What does it seem like he's doing to you at that point? Seems like he's pulling on your heartstrings. But is that the truth? No, because can he tell you, I said I'd fuck little black girls here, that, and the other. It was a damn joke about how the high school girls are looking like women. A joke that they made on Family Guy. A joke that Dave Chappelle just made a joke about a 12-year-old getting his dick sucked by the priest. Y'all need to quit that shit because you've never seen me around any high school, never getting in any trouble, never been accused of doing anything with a child, ever. He said that I'm against black children. You mean the man who started Black Boys Rock? You mean the man who did the movie of Fatherless America, straight going towards that? You mean he says, Tommy hates black women. You mean the man with the largest audience of black women? That guy? The fact that you can even say this dumb shit, I've hired more black women than him, and this nigga talking about some your time is over, your numbers is low. Nigga, people still know me more than they know you, bitch. That is a fact. Every damn day I'm getting a channel deleted. Y'all get to keep the same one. So who do you think is the real Ku Klux Klan member here? The only one that's actually talking about the uplifting of the black folks, which is telling them the truth. This nigga said, I don't call women bitches. Didn't he just call FBG Duck Mama several bitches?
Yeah. Facts.
Y'all sit there and did not stop him not one time and say, and that's the problem. Because if somebody listens to one person that's allowed to just lie, the people who listen might think that what they said was true because nobody checked them.
Absolutely. You know, Tommy, the one thing that we do try to do, and I always mention this, is just because, especially you two in particular, you guys have very strong voices, right? And like you guys have very strong opinions, and a lot of people want to hear them. And a lot of times, when your opinions kind of cross over with each other, the audience kind of gets confused, and it's really hard to be able to just kind of hear the debate. So we try to give a chance for both of you guys to have a floor where everybody can clearly hear both of your opinions fully. So that's the reason why.
You see what just happened right there? You see what just happened right there?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean,
I proved my point almost every time. You did the exact same thing that I would have wanted you to do when he was talking. You corrected me, didn't you?
Now the thing is, that's on him. Him leaving
You just corrected me. You didn't let me keep going. So when you thought I was slandering your group or your club, you stopped me to correct it, didn't you?
But you know what? I'm not going to lie.
You're going to talk right around that. That's cool.
Hey, Tommy.
But that's exactly what audience, if he ain't going to listen to me, and I get it. Because Negroes have a hard time admitting if there's a problem or they did something or just saying, you got me.
No,
I got
Tommy.
them because you can stop someone. If you think someone's wrong, you can stop them. They won't stop them. So you let people just say things that aren't true.
Usually,
not everyone.
I don't get get Hassan Campbell time, huh? Because I said something y'all don't like. Now I don't get Hassan Campbell time.
No, you let Tommy land his plane. Let Tommy land his plane.
This is awesome, boy. Hassan get to just sit there and lie. But I said something about them, and I can't speak no more.
Let Tommy finish, you can speak.
Wait, God, just let him speak. Just let him speak.
This is why it's Dummy Boy Nation, because we go dummy with it.
And usually we do it like everybody just speaks over
y'all
each
didn't
other.
go dummy with it when he was talking, though. You didn't go dummy with it when he was talking, though, did you?
Tommy, when I say dummy with it, brother R, and this.
Did you go dummy when he was talking? That's the only question I'm going to ask. Did you go dummy when he was talking?
You know what?
Tommy, we did not.
We made him mute his mic, and we let him know there's one mic, and he has to wait for his turn as well. I did let him know that at one point.
No. So why am I not getting to go dummy now?
You can definitely go dummy now.
Go dummy, Tommy.
Y'all keep on responding. I didn't even cuss y'all out. That's what's funny. Y'all heard something that sounded like a little bit of I was ribbing you, and you couldn't let it go. But I had to sit there and listen to this man lie on me, and I couldn't say shit.
Nah, you know what bothers me? When you said all the moderators supposed to stop him. Nah, you go dummy with it. Y'all got your business.
But I just got stopped by a moderator, did I not?
No, he was telling you.
I didn't get stopped. He was telling you.
When I'm telling you, you could go dummy with it. Go ahead, do your thing. We're going to let you have the floor.
Just let him finish. Just let him finish his point and talk like we did Hassan. So he deserved to, speak his piece and without being interrupted. That's all he's saying.
Thank you. The whole idea is what I'm proving with that right there. When people feel like someone's either said something about them, and especially if they know it's not true, it's hard for anyone to sit there and listen to it. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the Pope. If you know someone's lying on you, y'all let me ask this man, since you talk about murder and gang shit is stupid and calling somebody a clown because of their views when they take care of their home, I asked him simply, why did you do it to me? The same thing you're saying is not manly is exactly what you did to me. You know what his response was? You said Tamir Rice deserved it. Sir, I still don't mean anything. I didn't do it. You told that woman she should go after the people who killed her son, not the people who are talking about it. Yet you started your motherfucking career after getting fucked in the ass by Bambaataa talking about me. So since you say you ain't never got punched in the face in New York, I ain't never got punched in the ass in New York, sir. So you the one walking around the whole damn time sitting down.
Woo-wee. All right, we gonna end it off right there. Like I said, this is gonna be a part 2. This is gonna be 2 parts. So that was part 1. That was the first 30 minutes, and then the next video is gonna be the next 30 minutes. And trust me, part 2 gets even crazier. But at the end of the day, what I got from part 1, you cannot have a conversation with Tommy. Like it's impossible to have a conversation with him. He will interrupt you right when he doesn't agree with you. He does not let you talk at all. And then when someone corrects him and someone try to overtalk him, he complains about you over talking him. Like, you gotta know who you dealing with. And that's why I would probably never have a conversation with Tommy, because you cannot have a legit conversation, because he's going right when you make a point with him about the stuff he's doing, he's going to throw it right back at you, and he's not going to answer your question. He's going to answer your question with the question and try to throw it back right at you. Like, you could not have conversation with these type of people. And that's what I get out of this. Like, you cannot have a conversation with Tammy, because in Tammy fashion, he's going to overtalk you just like a female. And that's why we call you Tammy. You wonder why we call you bitch. You wonder why you call me bitch. But anyway, I will play part 2. Part 2 is coming up, man. If y'all new to the channel, y'all hit that subscribe. And y'all hit that like button, man. Part 2 is about to be even crazier, all right? So stay tuned. It's your boy, DMD, signing out.